Congratulations on being selected to become a part of the Demon Lord Gashapin's minions. This video is to help you assimilate into your new role as a vassal for the will of our Dark Master and Savior. In order to facilitate your transition, it is suggested to strip yourself of any remorse for your actions or empathy for your fellow human beings. Team Gashapin has existed for many a millennia and has ties to almost all facets of meaningless human existence. You see, humans cry out to be ruled by our fuzzy and adorable emperor, who may or may not have plans to end existence as we know it. It will be your job to ease humans into their new reality by getting their furry housemates to perform a loving ceremony that simply removes the human soul. That soul will then be utilized in an upcoming war for all eternity. Well, how do we do that? Great question. Hey, you sure you're not the Demon Lord here? Haha, of course not, and don't ever think that again. For if you do, he who ruleth all shall tear your soul asunder. Every molecule of your being will be enveloped in darkness, madness, and pain. But to answer your question, we simply give the sacred dagger of Gashapin to the family household fur demon, along with an easy-to-follow pamphlet on how to perform the ritual known as the embodiment of quintessential eagerness to destroy all we hold sacred. Which human's autonomy do we decide to take away first? Haha, trick question. They already own a cat. They haven't had autonomy for a long time. Also, YouTube has developed an algorithm in conjunction with our PR team that YouTube itself uses to this day. In conclusion, you are more than prepared to forever serve the king of the bottomless pit of despair. Please pick up your dagger and pamphlets after this video, and welcome once again to the winning side. All hail Gashapin.
What the Moving on. Speaking of moving on, today's video is brought to you by KingFrostmare, and it's titled Scary Videos Hidden in the Darkest Corners 8. As usual, I'll be leaving a link to his video in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give him a like, and a subscribe. But, without further ado, let's sacrifice ourselves into the mix.
Hello guys, time
Alright,
for
saddle up.
videos featuring
Let's get it done.
mysterious sighting in
I'm ready.
cave and a creepy shadow man that seems to be peeking
King's a good
through
one.
closed door.
King's always been
Let's
a good
buckle
one.
up and stay frosty. And please leave a frosty like for me if you can.
Always. Go over there. I don't know why I'm so aggressive.
The
I
following
think it was the
video
sacrifice.
was sent to me by uploader Xavier6909, and it features a terrifying shadow apparition that he could capture on video one day. Xavier is the owner of a house in which he does not live, but strictly uses it.
Dude, was he rocking that hard? Was he rocking so hard he was tearing away the ceiling?
For storage. Once in a while,
Just saying.
they also use it for band practice. He says that many creepy things have been happening in there, and that people see and hear things that do lack any kind of explanation.
What do we got, a PV amp there?
Apparently, those things even happen
PEVI?
during band practice. They had to stop several times in the past when hearing weird noises, and members of Xavier's group saw somebody walking behind him, when nobody else but them was there at the time. One day, he started recording to document some water damage that had been taking hold of 2 of the rooms in there. And while he was walking through the rooms, something was coming through the
I
basement.
don't know, they got the Dixie flag, or the Confederate flag over here, I think. I don't know, are they doing some summoning? Are they trying to summon some dark demons? I don't know. But you know, this isn't a good start here with this. It's a lot of negative energy to begin with. Lots.
Door and looking down the hallway at him.
That is the spot in the living room I was telling you about. I've got the leak fixed, but as you can see, the tile is pretty much damaged. We're going to have to get some new tile, but that's one spot. And then
Holy shit!
another spot back here, as you can see. That's
Did you see that?
now,
We got
You
one.
may have missed it right now.
I did
But
not.
Before we take another look, let's take a peek at the basement
If
door.
okay,
Just
first off, if you can't hear the guy talking, it doesn't matter. That's not what's important. What's important is the ghoulish figure that is found in the background that is staring back at us as if ready to eat our souls.
moments after this incident.
Tile there. And then back here, we got. Oh, and check this out. Look what I saw on the ground. That is wood and paint from there. That door has been sealed up. I've not opened it since I've been here. It's been sealed. Got caulk and stuff. But I gotta get a door. I wanna get that fixed. And then, of course, we've got.
Check out the basement door in the back. Nothing is obstructing it.
Yeah.
Nor is there any items placed.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
the view should be clear. Just like the way we see it here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is a good one.
When Xavier pans the camera for the first time, there's a black object coming out of that door.
Look at this thing.
Incidentally, he
Look,
thought
it's
he might have
eyeballing
heard
it.
some strange noises at the time, stemming from the kitchen.
Look, here we go. Do it. Do it. There he is! There he is! We got him! We got him. We got him. Slow it down. Boom. There he is. There he is. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It may be a turtleneck. I don't know. It looks like something. I'm not quite. It's completely robed. Listen, but we got something. We got something because it moves. It disappears. Look! Look at that! It's like a ninja. Look, he's got the thing flying in the back. Buddy.
Something
Buddy.
is clearly peeking out of that door. But what is it? Xavier also mentions that this thing seems to be morphing, and I agree. Maybe that's even more proof that he is dealing with a paranormal entity.
But he didn't even
He's
see
asking
it.
for your help and hopes to find some ideas in the comments. So, if you have some good suggestions, please share.
He didn't even see it,
Definitely
man.
think
That-
there's more going on with this house.
He's like, hey, you guys got practice today? You guys gonna rock out? Just checking in. Checking in before I check out. You know what I'm talking about? That's really good because you don't see any cuts or anything, at least that I've noticed. And that door is shut. He's like peeking through the door. That's good. I like it, King. That's a good one. Kitty's Poltergeist.
We are back at Kitty K38, who has put a wind chime in her haunted basement, which has been requested by her viewers. Supposedly, it should be easier for her to notice any activity during the day. Speaking of activity, it seems that it really has gotten worse lately in her basement. Let's take a look.
Okay, I don't like shaking stuff like that right off the bat, and that's because like air conditioners and shit will move that stuff, especially central heating and air. So I'm not totally enthralled with just swinging. If it starts swinging like super hard, then maybe, but I'm thinking it's just AC right now. And can we discuss the painting in the background? I think to me that might be a little more interesting than what's happening with the swinging here. There's a lot of it's very nice, artistic, very tasteful. It's very tasteful. Look, orbs. We got orbs.
Now take a good look at that little toy truck.
Where?
Something is using quite a lot of force to make the following events happen.
Wait, what is this? What is this? Is that a ball? It looks like that light, that orb just like threw the ball.
That's strange. Could this really be a hoax? I find it looks pretty legit.
Let me see it. Dude, that thing like
But it
fires
gets even
off.
stranger another night. This paranormal force is clearly interested in the truck, but also pay close attention to the teddy bear on the right.
Okay, so number one, this looks sort of like a setup. The camera angle, the bear, that's not good. I'd be willing to bet if that bear flies towards the camera, it's a setup, is what I'm guessing.
because something unbelievable is about to happen.
Okay, now I said that if it flies towards the camera, it's probably... I'm starting to think that this is real. And the reason is it shoots to the left, and then it comes back to the right. So it like changes directions midair. Let's look at it again. Let's Madden this, and let's see what's happening. Boom, boom. Do you see? It kind of flies out. It's got that Superman hook. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not sure how you would fake that. I don't do FX for a living, but it's pretty good.
Something yanks the teddy bear off the pool table and throws it towards the other side of the room.
It's really good.
Irish. What kind of paranormal force could be responsible for this? Let me hear your theories.
And I mean, it knocks the truck over too. It's not like it looks like it's not added in afterwards.
Ordered by a young man, and is yet.
Frost, you've got a lot of the good shit. I'm wondering how you get all the good shit.
That's another unsettling recording, which had been obtained within the four walls of a home. User Matt has uploaded it to the paranormal section of Reddit to see if anybody had an idea at what he was looking at there. He states that he caught this video the same day, and that he can see a floating set of eyes that seem to walk across the background, right behind his girlfriend. Apparently the security system had captured it.
Whoa. Is that his girlfriend? That's his girlfriend, right? He said his girlfriend walks through and the eyes follow. There it is. There we go. Okay, so I don't know about this one. I'm going to have to see more because this could just be like a reflection of something that, like she's carrying something or has a watch or something and it's just reflecting because it seems to be moving at the same pace she's moving.
It's really hard to say since we're looking at one of these potato camera recordings.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
one would think that it is in fact a figure stepping into the frame, possibly wearing a robe or a dress, and I see a face. Not sure about the glowing pair of eyes necessarily. What do you see?
Frost, what kind of fucking microscope are you using? Because I just see a dot on a shitty fucking camera.
Is it just a hoax? Or perhaps a paranormal apparition that visited that night? Mysterious.
I don't see anything other than that. I don't know. I don't know, Frost. Not great! You've done better. But, you know, we'll let that one slide.
Team of Exploring with Eric, who went into a supposedly haunted restaurant to set up an investigation and to see whatever might inherit this old building.
Okay.
There have been a ton of documented sightings and noises that are freaking out customers and staff.
I will say this. If I was to become a paranormal investigator, spending the night in a bar would not be the worst thing in the world. Couple of schooners? Huh? Couple of nightcaps before we get our ghost hunt on? Think about it. Huh? Paranormal barkeeps. It's going to be my new group.
Alike. Let's take a look.
Keeping them bars safe, barkeeps.
Doors shutting down in the bathroom, reports in the kitchen, lights been flickering. People believe that there might be some sort of good or bad entity just trapped here or hanging around. But this is like the oldest foundation of the bar. I won't fall here.
You mean oldest area?
Very creepy. You know, you start to hear things. I'm starting to hear things. And it could be, you know, little creaks. You know, this foundation's very old.
Yeah.
off from the shelf.
The investigation starts in the basement this night, and little by little, activity seems to be unfolding.
Happy to, communicate with you, make your voice heard. We have devices that will allow this, that will allow this, that will allow. I'm just gonna stay quiet real quick. Very, whoa, out of focus. That was weird.
Eric and his partner then sit down at the bar, and they invite the spirit, or whatever is around, to take a seat next to them. And it might be this invitation that causes a shadow apparition to be seen.
All right,
just
now
for
we're
a brief
talking.
moment.
Now we're talking.
Behind us?
Wait. Dude, that's your shadow.
Behind us? Behind us?
That's your shadow, man.
Eric believes that they could capture the spirit of a little child just running by.
Man, that's your leg or something. Like, I don't know. I never say it's not paranormal, but I don't know. You got two guys with lights on the side of them that are casting all these shadows and stuff. I don't know, man. Could be a rat.
And on the wall we can see its reflection. Could this be the case? Interesting to see a child apparition.
And how the hell did you
bar.
see
You
that?
say so? But what do I know? A really great capture, I'd say.
Like, what happens when you see something like that? Like, if you're a ghost hunter and you're just like, Mike, get in here. We got him. Like, I wonder, is it like that? Like, you get real excited and then, like, everybody's just standing around looking at it. Like, is that your knee? I think that's your knee. And you're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's my knee. Anyways, I'll call you if I find something else. Like, is that how it works? I'm curious. Ghost hunters, let me know.
This video was uploaded by a user named The Highway 9, and it features him on a hiking trip. He titled the video, Never Go Into a Cave Alone, and he states that he found what appeared to be the entrance.
I thought that was just like a basic instinct that humans had. Like, you just wouldn't go into a cave at night by yourself. Like, we inherently have like this ability to know that that's a bad idea. I don't have to like go to YouTube and be like, hey, I'm out here in the middle of the woods. I found a cave. Should I go in it by myself randomly? I don't know. I better check with YouTube and safety protocols. No, you would automatically know, like, I'm not going in there. And if you do go in there, you might be that one that ends up getting taken down by the lion on National Geographic. That might be culling the herd.
To an old cave. The curious adventurer that he is, he decides to check it out and documents the mysterious descent that him and his shepherd dog undertake. And
Oh, you took the dog?
At first, but it is after a few minutes that something he finds in the tunnels actually might prove him wrong.
Have I seen this one? I don't know if I have. Is this the one with like a dark silhouette at the end of the hall or something?
Come on.
I think it is. Like that dog, listen, that dog's like, let's just go, man. Why are we in here? I thought you had that thing that keeps you from like a spidey sense or something. I think he sees... I vaguely remember this one. Why, man? Oh, it's bad. That was a bunch of bats. Huh. I would have expected to see a lot more bat guano. That's a technical term. Okay, is this it? Yeah!
Oh shit. Go. Come on, Missy. Come on, Missy.
Yeah, man.
An apparition in a dark robe and a pale face is
Okay, so what now, could this be faked? Yes, of course, it could be fake. There's a lot of cuts in the video and whatnot. That being said, this thing doesn't move. Maybe it doesn't have anywhere to go, so if he ran up on it, it might be, you know, his buddy. That being said, pretty terrifying. It's tall, too, man. It looks tall.
waiting for him at the end of the tunnel, not moving once. Terrifying. How is this possible? Must have been something from another realm, right? If it isn't staged, of course. It certainly gave him nightmares afterwards, and people couldn't come up with a good explanation of what we are looking at here.
It's his buddy Mike!
Nevertheless,
It's
thanks for
Mike!
watching.
That's who it is! Oh. Well, thank you, KingFrostmare. Appreciate it, buddy. I always like your videos. I'm always a little bit surprised at what you bring. You always bring your A game. I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Anyways, I'll be leaving a link to his video in the description below. Please go over there, give him a like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe too. I'd really appreciate it. But until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya.
So see ya.